Good morning, everybody. First time ever having a live chat at 3:30 in the morning. Don't know who's going to be on. See what's going to happen. I'm going to play around for a little bit. We'll see who comes in the chat. Man, it's bread. I'm going to try to figure out how I could share things on here. I got a video here. We're going to do this one. 3-second burnout. Then I got this other one here. I'll lose it here. Antonio, nice to meet you. Then we got, hey Spocky. We got this one here. We ain't gonna play that. We're gonna figure out how to share things. Same time we'll go in the chat. I don't know how to get this. Let's see here. Application, Chrome, Windows. I think Chrome tab, YouTube. Can't figure this out. I don't know how to hit the share, see what that does. No. Oh, that's cool. I don't know how to do that. Go to here. YouTube. No, I don't want that. Go here. Don't even want that. It would be my desktop. Try to figure out how to share things, guys. Same time, probably get a couple people up on the panel. What I could do is do it this way. I don't know. Stop the share. There we go. Put this there. See if anybody wants to come up. Put the link in there for you guys. And let's see. No, I can't minimize that. Get rid of that. Share screen. I don't want to share this screen. I gotta pop something up, don't I? Oh. See you, Michael. Yep. Come on up on the screen, or you have to sign on to your YouTube. Then you can come on up here. Good morning. Yeah, it looks like you're up on Facebook. Yeah, I couldn't get no more sleep. I went to bed way too early last night. I went to bed around 5:30 this morning. Oh man. Rephrase that. About 7:30 last night. And then I got up and I said, hell with that. I went on a couple other panels, but tell you what, whew, it's like crazy. Couldn't even get a conversation in. Cameron Mike, I wonder if I could, let's see if I can get this working here. The green screen. A little bit red. We'll get Spocky in here. Oh, give me 1 second, Spocky. Oh, it ain't gonna work. Let's roll with that later. We'll get you up here, Spocky.
Try me and
That's alright. I'm over here just frigging around. I was on YouTube and there's like 5 people live. Rosie Nation was live. Mm-hmm. Some other group was live. They had a full panel. I tried to get up there, but oh my god, I couldn't even get a word in. They're talking over each other and hate speech and.
I know that.
Oh man, it wasn't even worth being there.
Well, I've been into 2 panels already today.
What time is it there? It must be early in the morning, huh?
8:31.
Yeah.
And where you are, it should be about 3:31.
Yep, exactly. Tell the missus we said hello.
She's just getting a horse food.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I've been on eBay all morning trying to get stuff sorted.
Oh yeah. Miss Puggy says hello. Good morning.
Oh, beautiful cat. That's a really beautiful cat.
Yeah, she's my baby.
Oh no, I love cats. My cat at the moment is across there asleep, and the other one's technically asleep. Trying to.
She loves being up here on the desk with me.
I noticed that the other day. I was watching the other day. But the problem is I can't get on the panel, so.
She likes to touch the keyboard. She'll tap the keyboard and listen to the sound. Next you know, I got things popping up all over the place.
No, I've been on eBay today because I've had an argument with eBay. Because of the problem is at the moment they're arguing with me at the moment because we've come out of the EU, the UK has. We've got to pay a surcharge extra for handling US stuff because I buy US stuff.
Yep.
And I said, well, I'm buying something today for like 15 quid. What are you going to charge me on top of that? They said to me, well, you get your taxes, you get all this stuff. And I said, so come on, tell me how much. Just tell me. He said it'd be about 50 quid, the actual bill. I said, no way. Not for a £15 item. The lady said, yes, it will be.
Wow.
I was like, not a chance in hell. So I spoke to my friend who's in America, and I know him pretty well. He's basically ordered it for us, and literally he's going to send it, and it's just cost me just over $22. So
that's not bad.
I get sick of it.
How do I share pictures on this screen?
You mean the background?
Yeah, because I've been trying to figure that out for a while. I figured since it's early in the morning, I could come up and try to mess around with it.
If it's green screen, you're using StreamYards. It's usually the green screen. You're only allowed a certain that many of them. Basically, you're only allowed certain ones. You know what I mean?
No, if I wanted to, I'm not talking about that. If I go and hit share, this little window comes up.
Yeah.
And if I want to share a picture or a little video clip or something, how do I do that?
I would always do it through OBS.
Okay.
Personally, because it's quicker to set up. Because it's got the chroma key filter already built into it.
Let's see if I could try something here. I'm just curious to see how this works now.
Give me 1 second.
I think I would have to pull up a picture or something. So we'll go to here. And if I do, we'll just say if I want to pull up this picture here, we'll pull this picture up here. And we'll go back to StreamYard. If I say share this, go to Chrome tab, which would be Facebook, share.
Oh,
you actually see it?
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
See, you didn't need me after all.
That's awesome.
Beautiful.
Then I can remove it, right? Yep.
Yeah, you can do all that.
I gotcha.
Share screen, you can do all sorts. Oh.
So.
No, we've just got a fresh loaf last night of bread. I mean, super fresh. And I like bread and butter in the morning.
Oh, yeah, huh?
So, yeah, the cat looks nice. I mean, it was quite nice sat there relaxing. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to accept this. Yeah, I'll accept the offer on that one. Oh, dear, I'm just...
She likes to tap the keyboard with the paws.
Yeah, yeah,
She like bats it. Leave the
yeah.
keyboard alone, then you could stay up here.
Oh, I think the cats like that kind of.
Yeah. I woke up this morning and she's like, I mean, if she could get any closer to my head, she would be like in my ears or in my mouth.
Mhm,
She was like right there.
mhm. Yeah, I was. I've been on. What's it called? I've been on so many streams this morning. Just it's crazy.
Wow. Good morning, Tommy. Come on up. The link's there somewhere.
Yeah.
That's just a basic chat. See who's up. See who wants to stay up with me.
Well, I mean, yeah. I've got my Tuesday's been disrupted because my sister-in-law has doesn't need me this week. Our sister-in-law doesn't need it, so we decided to relax for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to find some. It's called GoPro grip mounts, and the problem is, you see, the UK ones are quite expensive. But I've just had an email from a good friend of mine, and
GoPro grip mounts.
yeah, they're called GoPro. It's called Joby. You can only get them from certain places in the world, and I've just
Well, what do
found them.
they? What do they look like?
They're
Instead of
like
me
a C
looking,
clamp, look like a C clamp, but they've got a special head on it, so it swivels.
I have tons of GoPro
Yeah.
attachments. Why don't you show? You have a picture of what it looks like?
I will do in a minute when this other one. I'm just waiting for my friend to get back to me.
All right.
So,
If I have one, I'll send it to you. I'll just get
mm,
another one here.
yeah, because we got a problem. You see, my webcam at the moment is too far in front. I need it
Yep.
backward because I'm the way the studio is set up. So, well, I'm just talking to him to get me sorted out. But anyway, my website's up and running. Everything's up and running. I've spent a good few days getting that worked.
Awesome. So when you gonna release it and
Done it. Released it now.
well,
I've just got
okay.
to on the 17th of what's it called? 17th of February. I have to to renew it for the year because I'm going to try out the actual software. And the gentleman who I've got it through has offered me a year's thing. So for basically, so he's offered me a year free. So
Awesome. Tommy, that's not a problem. I know it's late.
yeah.
How do we be able to find you, Sparky?
Give me 1 second. I'll shut up. Just trying to wait for this person to get back to me. I've got so many people this morning trying to talk to me. Oh yeah, in the mornings I don't reply to anybody until at least 10 o'clock. So I have everything shut off.
She has ants in her pants this morning. Tommy.
Oh yeah, but that's what cats do. I'm afraid our cat has had a mad half hour, and she still thinks that the world's going to be her oyster. But then she looks at me like I want feeding. Yeah.
Yep.
Where is it on here? Yeah. That's done.
Thank you, Tommy. That's well appreciated. Honestly, I didn't expect to be able to go. I didn't. That wasn't on my mind first thing in the morning doing a live panel, but figured nobody else. You can't push that one. You're pushing the volume down. I can't hear nothing.
Yep, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. I put it in private chat, the actual thing, and just click it and you'll see the website.
All right.
Just going to do something.
Well, I'm hoping. Let's see what happens. All right.
Shouldn't knock you out. It should go onto the separate tab.
Yep, I did. It says press for my shows. Okay, so show times at Rage on Air.
Yeah, and it just comes up with a pop-up. Yeah, it's been a pretty good site.
Right. So I gotta go back. I gotta go back to that original page though.
Yeah, when it comes, he's across in the
Fix
corner.
that.
I've asked them
Right.
to remove it, but they're taking time to help me because they're dealing with thousands of people every day.
Alright.
That's why I've done that way.
Alright, so I could hit that little star.
Yeah,
Name, bookmark page, done.
yeah.
Alright.
Good thing about having this page is if anybody comes on it and wants to speak to me, bless you. Wow.
Oh. You know what they say, if you sneeze more than 3 times, right?
Definitely. I'm
You
working
need
on.
sex.
Yeah, it happened.
Alright. So, is there a way for me to share this page out besides
Just copy the link. Just copy that
copy
link.
the link?
Yeah.
Alright.
What's in there? Anytime, like I said, it's already. Guess what I got the other day from Mowers?
What's that?
A T-shirt for the missus.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The only problem is, I've already said to my missus about it. I said I guarantee she'll enjoy it more than I will because she likes it when Mick Mowers comes on the stream.
Yeah.
With his banter.
Alright, so what I did, I just copied and pasted that to
Yeah.
my Facebook page.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. So,
Yeah.
what I've been doing, I actually started yesterday. Every live stream I go on, don't matter if I like it or not, I share it on my Facebook,
Yeah.
and my Twitter. People, they don't realize it's so easy to share, and then on top of that, it gets somebody else in there.
What I've gone and done on mine, on radio stations, I've got 4 shows at the moment, and in them 4 shows, I've got 2 YouTubers I've chosen out of them, and I'm promoting them. Like this time, there'll be Danger High Voltage for Snobby, Scrap
Yep.
Picker, and Dusty Blonde Madonna, like a virgin.
Yep.
So, and the next one is Mike and the Mechanics. I've got for you.
Yep.
Song, basically on one of the shows. I've got loads of it. Mick Mowers' I've got Where My Hairbrush Is.
Yeah.
So I've got that comedy side. And my mate said, you're going to get absolutely ribbing and you're going to get absolutely slaughtered by everybody. I said, I don't care. I'm behind them. I'm behind the microphone. They can send me as much messages as they like.
Yep. That's going to be a good one for Mick. Where's my brush?
Oh, dear. So, yeah, I've been dealing with that. And then, what's the other one? I've got a few other ones, you know what I mean? So, yeah. I've got the Patty Performance. I've got, Grease Lightning one. You're the one I want. And I've got them 2,
Yep.
basically. So, yeah, I've done it all. It's just, I enjoy the radio side. I can't wait to get back into full swing of it. It's took me over, nearly 8 months fully.
Wow.
And
Gives you
without
something to do.
without the 2 backers I've got in US, I've got 2 backers in the US. I've got 4 backers in UK, and they've done so much for me to get it up and running. And I'm glad it's up and running. So what's this?
All right.
What's this?
Hi, new subscribers. Since last night, I have been watching your videos, all even Gary in Michigan. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Oh, dear.
What is your favorite video, Gary?
I see there's a lot of water on your floor when you removed the truck yesterday.
Yeah, we got a little bit of rain over the summer. Well, not the summer, but over the weekend.
Yeah.
And that garage, if we get a lot of rain, it does flood. That was nothing. You know, I could actually, my whole driveway shop was, good foot underwater. The garage, it was ridiculous. We lost a lot of money that day. That was last year. That happened 3 times last year.
Yeah, because
Um,
I pop into your chat, and you've had some stuff held, and I was like, okay, and I've just read them, unhide them, and somebody said, oh, there's a mod in here. There's a mod in here. I was like, what?
yeah,
I'm always having you on my. There's a screen on this computer side. You're always on that most days, and I can
yeah,
keep an eye on things. What's going on,
right.
and if it's something really major going on, I can always like flag it up and get it sorted. But we've just had a major incident this morning in the UK. You can't access YouTube without sending passport or driver license or photo ID, and you have to then sign the GDRP basic paperwork
No way.
to get into adult streams like yours, like adult. It's called Adult Gate, basically, because of see up.
Oh man.
So
That's
UK is getting a bit of a very restrictive.
well. That's probably gonna happen to us because usually you guys are first, and it's here. Then it's
Yeah.
Canada.
Mm.
I've been
So
noticing that a lot.
yeah. So it's just took me over nearly an hour today to get. How do you put it? Permission to get it sorted.
Yep.
Get it already done. But even then, the computer won't accept my photo ID until the last minute.
Well, I do know Wednesday. That's probably when a lot of shit's gonna happen.
Hmm
You know.
Is that the other nation instead of your so-called
Yeah.
dickhead started? I'm sorry to call him, but
No.
I don't have no sympathy for him. I'm afraid.
No, I don't need them, but it's one of those things that you're afraid to say something now because once you
Yes.
say something, next you know they're gonna come after you like friggin'
Yeah.
rats and dogs. You know,
Yeah.
it's like you lose your fucking freedom,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
I'm at that point where I'm up here
Yeah.
because I want to say so much,
Yeah.
but
hmm
I'm at the mellow right now just to wait until see what happens by
Yeah.
Wednesday.
hmm
And then after, if then I could be able to,
hmm
say what I want to say because
Yeah.
right now they're watching every step that we do, every step.
Yeah.
If you notice this Sunday, I didn't even host my fucking freedom of speech because I know for a fact they're watching. You
Mm.
know,
Yeah. We've got a right 10 here. We have something called a right 10 to be disabled and to be who we are. And the issue is with that is sometimes we get the how do you put it? The authorities don't like it when you question something. So, like me, after 2.5 years losing the court battle with the government, after 2.5 years, and now my wife has to go through the same battle
right?
because of our illnesses. But I spoke to someone yesterday morning, and they said you're not in your own. Every single day at the moment, the government wants to take the control, and it's not going to happen. I'm not allowing it. I live a life to enjoy life, and if people don't like it, well, they can kiss me backside. Simple as that.
Well, I have the same feeling as you. I was brought up in this country. I was brought up to respect my elders. I was
Yeah.
also, brought up to, live the life for what you
Mm.
have, not for what you don't have.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's like yesterday. A good friend of mine. I mean, a very good, strictly good friend of mine. I've known him nearly 8 years. He works with a job centre called something called Action for Employment. He emailed me yesterday. He said we had a chap in to the job centre today. He's come from away. I would call it away, across the pond, but not in your area. But it's way he come in. He's dark skinned. He's everything. He received £5,000 money grant.
wow.
Guess
I
what
was,
for?
what?
Because he come over in the back of a lorry, and he's brought paperwork to prove that his life is unfair. They've paid a year's rent for him. they paid now 6 months worth of driving lessons for him,
Wow.
and they've covered his food bill for the next year.
Oh. I was called a narcissist. That's what I was. Somebody emailed me and told me I'm a narcissist because I'm a Trump supporter.
Yeah, you're not. No, because I don't know much about Biden, but what I do know, and I'm sorry to be blunt, but the guy is an hypocrite git. The way I can see it, he's gonna die in the corner and let the bitch take over. And I'm not. That's my opinion. What's gonna happen? And then once that bitch is in, everyone's rights are gonna be lost.
Yep.
And that's the way I see things happening because she's a psycho. She is a absolute psycho. I mean, I'm reading about her.
This country, whenever we had a new president come in,
Yeah.
not one time that we had to chain up and
Yeah.
get our National Guard
Yeah.
and state police to protect
Yeah.
the state houses, the
Yeah.
government buildings. Not one
Yeah.
time. This is the only time.
Yeah.
So that's telling me right there. They know they
Yeah.
stole this. They know they're at wrong, and they're doing it just to, poke us in the butt, saying, we still have power over you.
Yeah.
Don't matter if it's over 500 people, 530 something people in the house.
Yeah.
That's the reason why. It's their rules. If they don't like it, oh well.
Yeah. It's like a politician here has just been charged with a 81 kids offence, and I'll use that word, offence. But there was no proof. There were no computers, no anything. It was his word against the, shall we say, the politician's database. And because they were scared of him, they got rid of him.
Yeah.
And he's fighted, and he's now got a fight in court to say, where's the proof? Where's the evidence? Yeah, and it's if you're not liked by the government or liked by somebody, your head's on the rolling pin. But no, I like your live streams. I think they're quite unique because sometimes you get the idiots coming in, think they can take over, and suddenly they can't because nobody's actually kicking them out.
Well, that was like on the live stream I was on today, earlier. I'm over there watching, and there's two guys going back and forth about wrestling. One guy is saying, you like watching guys running around and fighting with tight pants on and slapping each other's butt. That's wrestling.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's never really watched wrestling back in the 80s. And
well, Big Daddy, and the Big Daddy and the rest of the gang. I've been around wrestling since the age of 10-year-old.
Yep. So, they're just going back and forth, and it's like, I'm listening to this kid. He can't be no more than late 20s. Mm-hmm. And the guy that's, like, really good, as far as nice, was my age. And just the way how he was talking about, sounded like he was against a few things.
Well, your U.S. Postal Services has absolutely screwed me over this year. Absolutely fantastic. They cut open my envelope and they took out my item, but they sent one already, and it got there no problems to my friend Mick, and I should have got one, and I didn't get one. My envelope was cut open, and the UK Postal Service said it's nothing to do with them. That was US.
Yep. I've sent out a Visa prepaid card. That last $100 one I sent out, right? And it's only going in the States.
Yeah.
So what I did is I got the little green piece of paper. You fill it out, so when it gets delivered, they have to sign for it.
Yep.
I think it's been since on the 1st. I sent it out on we'll just say Monday or Tuesday, which would have been the 4th and the 5th.
Yeah.
It's been almost a little over 2 weeks now, and she has not received it yet. No card's been delivered to her. I did not get no card at
No.
all. So fortunately, I have a receipt with the
Mhm.
card that I purchased, the $100 card.
Mhm.
And what I'm going to do, if she does not receive it by today,
Yeah.
which because yesterday was a holiday, there was no
Mhm.
postal. If she doesn't receive it today,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and purchase another card.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like take a picture, scan it to her. At least she could have it that way. She could
Yeah.
use it like for online or something.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna try to cancel that other card because I
Yeah.
don't know where that card is.
No. Um. That's
I'm
the problem.
hoping
Yeah.
I'm hoping somebody didn't take it.
Yeah. Well, I will let you know a little thing. What we do here, we use the V. It's called a V service. You don't. You haven't got it in the US. Is we use Amazon as a what's it called? You send the money through Amazon, and then you can collect it from a certain destination. You've got the other one across there. What's that called? Money line or money something across
Yeah,
there.
we usually do
Yeah.
PayPal or
Mm.
yeah, I think PayPal is one of them. It's like the largest
Yeah.
thing, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't get how do you put it? I don't get half of the stuff what goes on. I mean, I'm not used to having. I'm not being funny to anybody. I'm not used to having my stuff nicked. Basically, in the UK, if we get something nicked in the postal service, they're on it like a bonnet. Basically, they know what they're doing. They know where it's been tracked to,
Yeah.
and I'm like, yeah, well, and I've made it crystal clear that I will find it and I will sort it because this is not on. What's happened is not good for nobody.
Good morning,
Uh,
AGP.
oh, he's awake. Yeah, I bet he sat in his PJs with a cuppa in his hand.
I'm actually still in my PJs with my coffee and so.
Well, I was on the stream at UK time would have been about about 5 o'clock this morning.
Could you read that one?
Yes, yep. Shit gets real. Yep, that's it. Use the mug instead. Yeah, I've got the similar one to it. I mean, I've got one where, well, I did have one where it says if the shit hits the fan, drink more coffee.
Look at how big the coffee cup is.
Yeah, it's bigger than your head. Hi, TJ Smith. Yeah,
What's up, TJ? How you doing?
they're all coming out of the woodwork now.
They're waking up. That's what it is.
Mhm. Me personally, I'm partially awake, but not fully awake.
After my third, fourth cup of coffee, I'll be awake.
I'll definitely be awake soon, but no, I don't know when.
Then tomorrow is my daughter's birthday. She was
Mhm.
born on the 20th. She will be 25 years old.
Blimey.
Yeah, goddamn.
I
can
feel
remember
old.
what. Yeah, I can remember. Let's see. So if she's 25 and she was born in 22, yeah, I'm fucking old.
Yeah, I mean, my surrogate daughter is in the 20s, and every time she mentions her birthday, I feel sodding old, and I mean sodding old.
Right.
People said to me, "Well, she's not your real daughter." I said, "No, it's a surrogate daughter." You have to understand, I looked after her from a very young age because nobody wanted her, and people said to me, "That's not that's bad of you. That's bad of the family." I said, "In the old days, that's what you used to do. You used to take care of people." And I did it for about 18 years of her life. I looked after her.
Right.
So, and I never got a penny off the state. You know what I mean, for doing that. I never got a penny from the state. I never got a penny from anybody. I looked after her because I had to look after her.
Right. Well, I have two younger daughters. Well, they're not younger, but
Yeah.
they're young teenagers now.
Yeah.
Uh, when
Yeah.
we first got divorced with baby mama, which is
Yeah.
the first wife,
Yeah.
the youngest was too young to
Mm-hmm.
understand what was actually going on.
Mm-hmm.
And the oldest one, she was probably about 6 or 7, about
Mm-hmm.
5 to 6, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So she understood. She's seen a little bit of things,
Yeah.
Uh, so what's hard about it is because when the kids get older, they remember from the past,
Mm.
and if they live with the mom, they hear what the mom has to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, and that caused some confusion with the younger.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the oldest one I get to see whenever. She comes and visits me. I go and say hi to her. We
Yeah.
chat, we talk and stuff. The youngest one, love her to her death,
Mhm.
but there's some hate she has.
Mm.
I can't say hate because I know she does love me, but it's the fact where uh, I'm trying to put it
I know
in
you
a
can.
way,
Yeah.
yeah, to a point where uh, put it this way: she's a young teenager. She
Yeah.
doesn't know both sides of the story.
Yeah.
She only goes with what she's seen or heard.
Yeah.
You know.
And this is the problem. Yeah. And this is the issue with things. It's like, I'm not going to be nasty to anybody here, but I've dealt with from my second daughter from the day she was born, technically, because she was never loved by anybody, cared by anybody, but she still asks questions today, and I can't give her the answers because I don't have the answers. I do not know what happened, why the mum and dad had an argument or any problems, because I never got involved. But she
Right.
says she wants to know the answers, and I've said I can't give you them.
Yep.
I wish I could.
Well, I think most of it revolves around my past history, which is me.
Mm.
That's when I do my Friday night
Mm.
depression videos.
Yeah.
So I know all in heart she loves me a lot.
Yeah.
I know that. And it's probably not her fault. It's the
Mm.
way how I reacted,
Yeah.
you know,
Mm.
during the divorce. And
Yeah.
it wasn't just me. It had to do with my ex-wife as well. So there's
Yeah.
always two things to the story.
Yeah.
But, you know, in time, it'll come to that day where,
Mhm.
my youngest daughter will have an understanding. At the point right now, she's too young to,
Yeah.
appeal both sides of the
Yeah.
story and, agree with both sides of the
Yeah.
story.
I know what I mean. Yeah.
Like I said, I'll admit, most of it probably has to do with me. I understand that. But, you know, everybody doesn't have a perfect life. I don't go down that straight road, Daddy. I go up and down that
Mm.
left hand side bumps.
Yeah.
I'm not a perfect man.
No. Uh, it's like me. It's like the other day, somebody asked me a question. Have I had counselling? I said I have. I've seen death. I've seen life. I've seen everything. And the guy said to me, "How can you seen death?" I said, "Well, put it this way: when you revive somebody you care about and you used to love and care about, and you have to work on them, and you have to do CPR, do everything, and it screws your mind up." And this guy said, "Yeah, but he said you can't go and see a psychiatrist or go and see a counsellor for that." I said, "No, you don't see nobody for that because you can't tell people how you feel because you don't know how to feel." And he was trying to tell me how to live life and everything. And I said, "Mate, if you had an ounce of idea of what I went through, you would never ever speak to anybody like that." You know what I mean? It's just once you've seen death, there's nothing
If
else you can see. You know what I mean?
if somebody has not been in your shoes,
Mm.
they cannot tell you
Mm.
any advice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, with the situation with me, yes, I've actually been through counseling. I've been in the hospital after a suicide
Mm.
attempt. I've
Yeah.
been through the counseling after the fact.
Mm.
And what I could not understand exact words you just said, Sparky.
Yeah.
How could you get counseling
Mm.
and talk to somebody that has not been in your fucking shoes?
No.
All right?
Yeah.
I've been to counseling and they're like, well, we're going to make you better. We're going to try to talk to
Mm.
you, do this, do that for you.
Yeah.
But you know what? Talking is not solving questions.
No.
All right? They can't answer the questions I have,
Absolutely.
especially to do with my personal shit.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like, well, that happened like a long time ago. I can't answer that question. Well, then what
No,
the fuck am I here for?
that's it.
You're supposed to be here to help me to
Yeah.
be able to answer some of the questions. Maybe not answer them, but give
Yeah.
me like a different route where I can be able
Mm.
to look at it.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
that's the one reason why. Yes, I know I still need counseling,
Mm.
but you know what? I don't go to counseling because of that fact.
Yeah. That's it.
Because they can't help you.
No, that's it.
So this is the reason why I decided to do my Friday
Mm.
night live videos. All right. I know there's people out there that's identical just like me. All
Yeah.
right. But there's other people out there that has other issues.
Yeah.
One of these days I do this live video. There's going to be somebody up on the panel say, Lucky, I feel exactly like you.
Yeah.
And here's my number, or let me get a hold of you. Let's talk. You know?
Yeah.
And, in the meantime, I might be able to help somebody else with
Yeah.
their discussion.
Yeah. It's like my doctor at the moment has been really like not good, but she doesn't understand how disabled people were because she's used to sitting in an office and barking orders,
Right.
and she's not used to having things like this done. So I've explained to her, said, look, if you want to know the full facts, read my statement, which I put onto the what's it called, on the system, because
Yep.
I've had to submit a statement to the medical people and the rest of it. And she sat there, she looked at me like, you're screwed. I said, thanks, is that a medical term then?
Right.
I enjoy it, you know what I mean? So, hey, GP, are you still there, mate? Are you just grabbing a cup of coffee or a cup of tea in the morning? Because I know you're a very busy person in the mornings. So, yeah. But, yeah, oh, the cat, yeah, can't go wrong with the cat. Yeah. I wish my cat was back to the old days, but, yeah, won't she?
Yeah, there'll be a time when she's like, leave me alone, and there'll
Yeah.
be other times when she wants attention.
Mm. Well, my one I got rescued. I took it for rescue. Basically, she's got a loud, very extremely loud meow, and then there's a certain pitch I know about when she wants feeding, when she wants food, and everything. My missus hates that noise because she thinks she's having.
Right.
But I've tried to explain to people it's not. She's not having a go at you. What she's doing, she's trying to say thank you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that's her own way of doing it. Because the vet, when I went to the vets with her, because I had to go by myself to do that one, the vet said, yeah, she's got that kind of meow, but she's got the meow of happiness.
Right.
And I said, yeah, fantastic. I said, so if it changes tone, it means she's hungry, and if she changes it down to a lower tone, it means she's saying thank you. I never had listened to her until then.
That's Poppy, that one.
Yeah, and then Tabby just bites my hand when she wants feeding.
Hey, did you get that thing about the GoPro? That picture?
No, I'm got it. My mate just having a problem with his computer. He's going to send me because I need to know which one it is, and he's going to send me across. Like I said, I've got. Are you going live today? Are you going at the shop today?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll basically what I'll do is I'll at the end of it I'll try and pop in. I'll send it if I've got it. If not, I can always put it on to your Facebook anyway through your Facebook.
Yeah, you got me on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah, just add the picture to it.
Yeah, I will do. Because he's just trying to find it because I don't know which one it is because he knows the one I need for it. So
Well, what's it look like though?
it's like all I know is it's gone on glass, and it's a special one that goes on glass. I don't know much about it. He knows it must be sinking into the trumpet poo on after week Wednesday. Yeah. So yeah, glass one. I'm just gonna try and find it on here, but it's been one of them mornings trying to get things done. Here we go. Right. Yeah, he'll get back to me in a bit. I know he's been very busy. Hopefully.
No. Lucky is not depressed. Lucky gets up early and every morning all the time.
Mm.
I just never go live. This is my first time ever going live this early in the morning. I'm usually on other panels early in the morning.
Yeah.
Now, I get up every morning between 2 and 4. I usually go to bed about, I don't know, 8 o'clock. And last night I happened to go to bed a little bit earlier. I went to bed about 7:30. Yeah, Lucky has no nightlife. Lucky's a morning guy. I like to get up in the morning, have my coffee, watch some YouTube, and get ready for work. Yeah, exactly. Depression and anxiety videos.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say I'm depressed,
Mm.
but I do have anxiety. My depression and anxiety videos is always going to be there. I don't think I'm going to ever get rid of those type of videos anymore. I started those, and I'm starting to help some people. I've been getting a lot of emails, a lot of people that's calling me, talking to me on both behalves, on my behalf or their behalf. A lot of private chats. I'm starting to help a lot of people out there, and I'm glad
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to, and just not myself. I'm glad that everybody's out there realizing depression and anxiety should not be hidden by anybody.
No, no. And I mean, it's like when I was talking to the counsellor, and this is about a 29-year-old bloke has no idea, just come out of nappies, and he has no idea about life or anything. And I just asked him a simple question: do you live at home with your mummy, dear? He said, "How do you know that?" I said, "Because you're a mummy's boy. You've never lived the real world." He didn't like
Yep.
that one. Oh dear, what's that sad thing called? I think the whole world's going through this depression, anxiety mode at the moment. The whole world. We've been in lockdown now since March last year, and we're just going through the next one. It's 17th of March, and the last part will be 17th of March
Well,
this year.
well, he was saying about a real president. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. All right. How do you know it's going to be a real president? I'm not going to sit here and debate on presidents with you, either Trump or Biden. I'm not going to do that.
Mm,
All right. If it was a fair election,
yeah,
it was a fair election. If it was rigged, it was a rigged election. I'm not going to debate on that. There's
no.
too much scandal that's going on with that. If he is a good president, which you're saying a real president, okay?
Mm,
How come he hasn't done enough within the 47 years that he's been in office?
mm,
All right. On top of that, like I said, if he becomes our president, because it's not the 20th yet, he's only elected
mm,
president. All right. There still could be a lot of things that's going to happen before the 20th. So, anyways, like I was saying, and I said this at the beginning of all this happening, if Biden happens to be elected president and he becomes our president for the next 4 years,
mm,
I'm going to respect him only
mm,
because of the things he does.
mm,
I might not like it, but you know what? A true American will tell you the same thing. He's
mhm,
my president. I need to accept it. I may not agree with it, but it is what it is. And that's the way I stand behind me at all times. So, if Trump happens to leave the office because of Biden, it
mhm.
is what it is. That's what the American people wanted. That's
Yep.
what they get. I tried to get Trump back in there, but I couldn't. So it
Yeah.
is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and debate on somebody and cry because, Biden's in office. I'm not going
Mm,
to debate on that.
no, it's like I was talking to what's it called, a couple of American channels the other day. A lot of people debating about this, and it's like here our prime minister at the moment has been told to book his ideas up. Wow, our prime minister and everybody around him at the moment told him they should go, he should leave. But at the moment, he's done a-okay. He's done hasn't done brilliant, but he's done okay for everyone. The one he hasn't done, and he should do, is now help the OAPs disabled more, and he should do more for a lot of people. But that's him. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Well, listen, if you're a Biden supporter and you voted for Biden, God bless you. I'm going to tell you right now, all those other bitches that's in there, all right? It is what it is. As of tomorrow, America is not going to be America. We ain't going to be the land of free.
No.
We all lost our rights for freedom of speech. We lost our rights to carry handguns. You know, we lost a lot of that constitutional rights as of tomorrow. You think you're going to be able to afford to go on vacations? No, gas prices are going to be outrageous. It's going to be like Obama. Obama was almost $5 a gallon, if not more than that. It is what it is. It's fucking life. Enjoy it.
Yeah. I mean, like I said here, if they get rid of this prime minister, who are we going to get next? There's no one set prime minister or prime president that's going to do everything. It's just the issue we're having is they need to all have a how do you put it, a bit of bottle to do what they need to do in life to help everybody to do everything, but they're always hands are tied.
This election here proved to me, and it proved to a lot of people, no matter who we vote for, Democrats don't like it.
I mean,
they'll get
like when we
they
had
want in office.
what's it called? We went from Theresa bloody May to Boris Johnson because she couldn't get the Brexit deal done. Now he's done the Brexit deal. He saved the whole world.
Oh, what gets me is, like I said, all right, you have the Democrats that's going to be coming into the office, all right? You have the American people. When in history did you ever see all the state houses, all the state governments being sheltered up with our National Guard, fenced up, with their Humvees, with these guns, the National Guard protecting them, all the state police protecting the, the museums, protecting the state houses. Don't you think that is telling the whole entire world that there was a rigged election? They're forcing this election on the American people.
Yeah.
It's what they want. And what gets me, Democrats, they don't like the guns. They want to see everybody gun free. They want to take away the Second Amendment. But yet, around all the state houses and the capitals, who do you think's protecting the Democrats? Right? Armed National Guard.
Yep. If it was rigged, then Democrats would have wanted us.
It is what it is, you know? There's the link if anybody would like to come off if you have enough fucking balls.
Absolutely. Yep. I mean,
what is going on, woman? How you doing?
It's like yesterday, somebody asked me a question about that. They said, how are you dealing with your pandemic? I said, we're dealing with what we can do. We're all at home, we're locked down, nothing we can do. Oh, in our country, we can do what we want, when we want. Let's do it. I was like, good luck to you.
Who is racist? Not to interrupt you, sorry, fucking.
Yeah,
who is racist? I don't think nobody should be racist. It's how they're brought up. Myself, I'm not racist. Trust me. If you all know about me, I could have tons and tons of friends that don't matter on their nationality or color. It does not bother me. I don't care. A human being, all right? Humans, we're all the same. We all bleed the same color.
Yep. I mean, it's like you've got to look at it from this point of view as well. And I'm going to say, it may sound wrong to say it. We're all got skin and bone, and we all have hearts. We all have minds. You see, and there is some twisted people out there. There is some idiots around there, but we're all red-blooded people in the world. At the end of the day, I've never been racist. I have not got one racist bone in my body. But I look at this: if you can walk into a job centre, get £5,000 for doing absolutely jack all, and then you walk in as a disabled person, right, getting nothing, there's a big bloody difference. And I don't like that. So And it's
No.
not freedom of speech for me, but you know what I mean?
If you want things to be fair, then get money out of the politics. Don't matter where you go, what you spend your money, it goes right back to politics. Are you
Yeah,
kidding me? We're all here. Look at us right now. We're on YouTube. We're
yeah,
supporting the politics right now. All right.
yeah,
You're on Facebook. What do you think? You're supporting politics. So don't matter where you go. You're gonna be out there. It's called Parler. Go join them. I know I did. Don't matter what you do. You're putting money back into the government.
yeah.
You're paying their taxes.
Hmm.
All right, you're getting taxed on just about everything. You go and purchase gasoline, all right, for your vehicle. The person that owns that gas station, they're getting taxed on that gas, and then they're charging us.
Yeah,
It just falls down the street. You go buy a candy bar, you go to McDonald's, go
yeah,
anywhere. You're gonna get taxed.
yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, and this is the problem. It's like here, right, at the moment, we've left the EU, and now we're finding now we shouldn't have left the EU because a lot of money is going to go through the roof now. Petrol, gas, water, everything in the world now is going to go up for us in the UK because we've left that kind of circle. But the one thing that's going to hit everyone hard is travel. Who's going to pay £50 for a visa to travel to, say, 50 miles, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Nobody, but they're going to have to pay for it because they voted it. You know what I mean? They voted what they voted. You know what I mean? Accept it.
Believe this. If there will be a war in America, I will be there. I'm tired of this. You know, Diaper 450. Hate to tell you, but we've been at war for our government for centuries. For centuries, we've been at war. What I mean by war is just not with fistfights or guns. We've been at war for our freedom for years, for centuries. This is the reason why we have, where we could be able to vote for these people to come in to be the president. And they've realized that. This is the reason why it was a rigged election. Because they know they're losing the war. But it is what it is. Like I said earlier at the stream, a president is a president. I will still respect his. That's it. What else do we have in here? Yeah, all you guys, you're all trolls out there that you don't want to come up on a panel and discuss this, though. Right, stay there, keyboard warriors.
Yeah, I mean, there's too many of them in the world, I'm afraid. They sit behind a keyboard and think the world owes them something. The world owes them. You come in with a slap on your ass, you go with a slap on the back when you leave.
Well, what's the difference between Bernie and Biden? There's nothing. So you should be happy you got Biden because Bernie's just as bad as Biden. It doesn't matter how many more votes they got. It's because it was a rigged election. If it wasn't a rigged election, why do you think that they got the National Guards protecting all these buildings? Because they know it was rigged. Come on, but it's all right for BLM to go and burn down cities and government buildings, loot, raid, shoot people, kill people. It's all right for them to do that, but it's not considered terrorism. But yet, because we go and stand and do our rights up in Washington, all right, that's our building. We pay for that building out of our tax dollars. If we want to enter that building, we should be able to enter that building. It doesn't matter if we want to sit in the friggin' in the office or not. We pay for that. We pay for every fucking thing that's in that building.
Yeah.
So why are they saying, because we consider it terrorism because we came into a building that actually belongs to us? No. That's what's wrong with this.
I mean, it's like a lot of people said, if you're that good at politics, I'm not good at politics whatsoever. I don't like politics. What I don't like to see is people being fairly disrespectful by the government. It's like some government here do not like anybody, and when they do start, when they have an argument, it's like, what do we do? I mean, the argument's going to happen, whatever happens.
Well, you know, this election divided so many people. Not
Yep.
in half. It divided it into like maybe 4 or 5 different type of groups.
Yep.
Maybe even more than that. This election, it's not like 50 here, 50 there. It divided so many people. It brought up so much hate against each other.
Yep.
And you know, I honestly think this is the time where we Americans should stand up and join together.
Yeah.
No matter on their politician views, should stand up and say, "Listen, it's time for us to be able to take over this country."
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's. I'm not talking about causing damage. I'm not causing this
No.
and causing that.
No.
I think it's time for us to clean Washington,
Yeah.
get rid of the dirty laundry, stop realizing, okay, instead of these people being in the office for 30, 40, 50 years
Yeah.
and getting rich on our tax dollars,
Yeah.
I think it's time for us to start saying, okay, now there's a 4-year term on you being in the White House or any
Yeah.
government, white, even cities and towns, all right? There's people in there that's working in the city for 30 years or 20 years. Well, yeah, it's a job, but come on. Seriously.
Yeah.
Give everybody else a chance.
Yeah, it's like a guy at 57 at the moment. I've known for about 12 years of my life. He was a mechanical welder, and because of this UK fair thing, he travels the world. He goes everywhere, and basically, only 2 days before Christmas, he was laid off. Right, without no packet, nothing. He went to the government to help. The government said, "Go and get lost." Basically, after all the work he did for everything, he did state contract, he did UK contract, did American contracts, and he got nothing. After
Right.
Christmas, he received a check from beneficiary, from somebody he doesn't know who they are, anything, and he got £84,000 check,
Oh,
and it's in the paper. It's on one of our papers. A mysterious check. It was the actual CEO of his last company,
oh, wow.
and he didn't realise it was him, but it was an unknown person. Apparently, the CEO said, "Yeah, you worked your backside off. You looked after everyone. You did this job," and he got the money. It's on the paper. It was in the news. I don't read the news. I don't watch news much, so I don't believe in it. But that bloke saved everything after Christmas. He did everything. So that you're a good person. At the end of the day, you get what you want in life. But me, I've always had $2 in the pocket or $2 in the pocket, depends how you look at it with you lot. And I've never wanted any more. I've got a wife, I've got happiness, but I know enough people that would run for being.
Listen,
Yeah.
aren't you going to sleep?
It's a cat. It never doesn't like. It's wide awake at night and sleeps in the day.
She's on my lap and she's like trying to chase her tail and
Yeah.
playing with my shirt.
Yeah. That's what cats do.
Crazy.
Yep. Most cats are, I'm afraid. Oh dear. Oh, I've done already today.
Well, for some reason, I believe that. This is the reason why I said our rights, our freedom is disappeared as of tomorrow.
Mm.
We're going to wake up Thursday morning and it's not going to be happy. Everybody's going to be upset. And the people that did vote for Biden, they're going to be pissed off because there's going to be a lot of changing to this country.
And that's the problem, you see. People don't like change.
Yep.
It's like me. My birthday's on the 29th. I'm looking
Now,
forward to it. But
how about turn this thing around? All right. You have so many people that's on state assistance as far as government issues, as far as welfare. All right. Food stamps. Now, what if the Democrats say, you know what? I'm not paying this stuff no more. Biden says, we ain't gotta pay. You want money? You have to work for it. So all these low income housing, all right, government's not gonna be paid for your rent. They ain't gonna give you food stamps to be able to purchase food. They ain't gonna give you cash assistance. How about child support? They might even say, you know, no, we're not even gonna give you child support.
yep.
It could happen.
Yeah.
Don't think it can't, because if they want to say we ain't doing it no more, they ain't doing it no more.
Yep.
They have to cut their money somehow. How do you think you're getting all this money? All this free money? The dollar value is going to go so low. How are they going to retrieve all this money from COVID that they're handing out? Eventually, that dollar value that we have now, it's going to be so low, it's going to be worth shit.
Yeah. It's like UK. I'm not going to be nasty here to UK. When you go on a benefit system in the UK to get any extra help, we lost £400 of money in the first moment of signing that bit of paper.
Yep.
And we get the basics because we're not entitled to anything, but we are both disabled.
Yep.
So what do? They've said you can't work, you can't do nothing. Your doctor's saying it. So what do? You live day to day. And the thing is, it's like $2 a day. Could you live on $2 a day? I don't think so, but that's what UK people are living on.
This is the reason why I just said that, because this country is so rich on, all right, government funding, welfare, food stamps,
Yeah.
free heating, all right. You think right now, you know, how about the government? If the government says, well, we're not gonna give anybody free heating, you want something in your life, you have to work for it.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're not talking about no $14, $15 an hour, because these companies are going to be taxed so high where they're not going to be able to afford you to pay their employees that much, because it's going to be like really, really bad. Turn it down, Lucky. Turn what down? I lost something here. You are unable to see it. Lack of education. Lack of education. You know.
Yeah, I've got. Like I said to everyone else, I try and be straight and honest with everyone. Whatever we do in the UK always goes across the pond.
It's not being educated. It's about who you believe in. And that's who you vote for. It's who you believe in. Now, I see somebody that was in office for 47 years that's running for president. I see Trump that ran for office. He's never been into any politics. He's a businessman. You see throughout the whole entire world what Trump done. I'm not saying for the people. I'm just saying as a businessman.
Yeah.
I see 47 years of nothing. I can't backtrack of anything with the 47 years that Biden's done. I never heard of Biden throughout my years of growing up. All right, so if he was that good in office within the 48 years I've been alive, you think I would have heard of something that he did good?
Yeah.
Trump, you always hear Trump on the news. Trump's towers, Trump this, Trump that. That's the reason why he got elected, because he is a businessman. So that's what I see. That's why Trump got my vote. That's why Trump got my second vote, because he's a businessman. I seen what Trump can do. But in other hands, if the American people did vote for Biden,
Mm-hmm.
let it happen. All I can tell you is a fair warning. You think right now is good? You wait a couple months. You wait less than a year. I'll guarantee you, less than a year, Biden will be no longer in office. Pelosi will be taking the bench. Yep. We ain't gonna have freedom. We're not gonna have food stamps. We're not gonna have welfare. We're not gonna have any of our rights. We're not gonna be able to do much. It's gonna be another civil war. If not a civil war, it's gonna be another world war. China will put their boots in America's soil, and we'll probably lose to China. I'm not disagreeing with Biden if it is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and argue who is a better president or who's going to be a better president. You know, if that's what the American people voted for, to a true vote without not being rigged, it is what it is. Governments don't want to handle it in the court systems. They're afraid of pointing fingers. But it is what it is. Exactly. You got them all fighting against each other. That's what the government wants. The government wants everybody to be up in rage, scaring people out, controlling people. You got to remember, the government wants to control us, and for them to be able to do that, they have to scare us. You know, you look at it. Again, why are they scaring us? Go down to your local city, where your state houses. You tell me if you see any police officers over there guarding. I'll guarantee there are. Go to your museums. I'll guarantee there's going to be officers there. That's the reason why they're trying to scare us into something. It's going to come to a point, maybe not when Trump is still in office, but after, there's going to be a full martial law. That's my belief. You actually think if Biden takes over the office, you think most of these American people are still going to 100-day face mask wearing? I'm not going to wear my mask, mandatory or not. I haven't worn it since this all started. Yeah, I'll admit, I wear it at Walmart or the big box stores or the little tiny stores because that's what they require, because it's small independent business. They could tell you to, go somewhere else, but it is. Yeah, Dipper, yeah. It's coming to that point, get them fighting one another. Well, this is where it has to become a stop, and this has to realize it's they're trying to put a scare on us where we could fight each other. But we should smarten up and say we shouldn't fight each other, we should fight our government. It has nothing to do with every American. Americans should stand together and fight for the government. I've been hearing from the military they want to stand for this. Do I actually think the military is agreeing on everything that's happening? Probably not. Probably not. You're going to have a split case, like a 50-50 decision, just like how Americans are. But you know what? when they joined the military, they're fighting for their rights for the American people. Do I actually think if anything happened to any state house capitol, do I actually think that they would have open firearms shooting at American people? American boots, soldiers, Marines, National Guards, firing their weapons, open fire, in a big, oversized crowd protesting against what's happening? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. Because that's not what they signed up for. They did not sign up to fight against American people. So the boots will never fire against us. Why would you say that? Because Trumpsters. The BLM, they caused more destruction during this election than people that was voting for Trump. How do you figure that out? You're telling me because we're Trumpsters, because we cause more damage, and we're considered as terrorism, because we had a peaceful protest, and we walked into a house that belonged to the American people that we pay taxes dollars for? Yeah, there was a few people in there that caused some destruction, which that was wrong for those people. But we should not all be blamed for that. We shouldn't be blamed for that. Those are the people that should be caught and prosecuted. But listen, I got a lot of keyboard warriors inside the chat. Sparky, I appreciate you coming up. I know you're on the phone, but I'm going to end this. I've got to get ready for work. It is now 4:45. I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with me. It was a wonderful time. Thank you very much. And we will see everybody on a Friday night for depression and anxiety videos. We'll talk to you guys later. Peace out, guys. Love America.